Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Oh, do we have a show for you? Big show today. Lots of guests. Mind match game. Be going to the library to find out what's going on there in the 9 o'clock hour. We have a schedule of guests. It is unbelievable. It's beautiful.
It is.
I just wanted to get this taken care of right off the top here this morning. For those of you who join the show every day, you kind of know that I've been working on re-landscaping Brent's yard, my neighbor's yard. And yesterday or the day before, I went and put some water in the bird bath just to kind of get the birds coming back to the yard, kind of getting them used to a bird bath before we install the luxurious, super elegant bird bath.
Yet to see one, though.
Yeah, and see, this is the thing. They're not used to coming to your yard for water. They'll get onto it.
Okay.
They'll get onto it. And just so you know, I'm a bird watcher, and I thought, well, I better check. Maybe some birds have found Brent's bird bath already. And so yesterday I had the binoculars going, and I just swung around towards your place. I never do that. Ever, but I did have my binoculars on your yard yesterday to see if I could see some birds.
Oh, well, that's a comforting thought.
When I got home, took a little walks, and then I grabbed the binoculars, and I was watching some birds. And I just swung over to your place with the binoculars. Did your dishwasher bubble up on you yesterday evening? I thought I saw some bubbles bubbling out of your dishwasher in your kitchen. I just not because I was looking for that, but I was looking for the birds. But I swore I saw bubbles coming up out near your kitchen sink, near the window there.
No, not to my knowledge.
Maybe I just had spots on my glasses.
That could have been.
On the binocs.
Who's on our guest list today? Oh, Trish is coming in. Yeah. Time to talk about blackout curtains, it looks like.
All right, we can't fool around too long.
We got things to do.
Mind game to play, and we have a lot of guests coming in, so we're going to take a look at the lunch menus very quickly here. Prairie Pioneer Center today, on this Wednesday, pork tenderloin casserole, broccoli, and fruit.
Callaway School today, lasagna on the menu at Callaway.
At the Sandhills Schools in Dunning, it's baked potato bar with toppings.
Thetford today looks like ravioli with meat sauce at Thetford.
Oh, the bubbles were I could just see them coming up in front of your window there. Anselmo Myrna, beef taco in a bag, corn dog, Uncrustable cheese, and cracker platter.
Cozad today, chicken patty with a hot roll and mashed potatoes. Also pepper jack grilled cheese and the pizza bar on the menu at Cozad.
Pigs in a blanket at Arcadia today.
Litchfield's menu today is showing pizza at Litchfield.
At the Arnold Schools, chicken Alfredo.
Gothenburg today, beef taco in a bag with a breadstick, corn dog, the grill station combos, a barbecue rib sandwich basket, also made fresh cheesy pizza, and a fresh-baked ham and cheese sub. Some of your choices at Gothenburg today.
Correction, at Arnold today they're having burgers, and it's cookie day today. And at Ansley, they're having ham and scalloped potatoes, fruit, vegetables, and milk. That's your lunch menus for today. We are playing the Mind Match game today. That means as a consolation prize, we'll be giving away a certificate for a pig in a blanket at Runza. So let's hear from Runza real quick and thank them for that.
Your mornings sound better.
If you're driving in the car on the way to work, it just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
John just tried Runza's new Jammin' Bacon Cheeseburger with its sweet heat bacon jam, pepper jack cheese, bacon, and cream cheese.
Whoa, this burger's like totally
What?
you know, boom 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 boom.
Not sure I'm getting it.
It's totally jammin'.
Ah, I see. Well, don't jam with your mouth full. Try the Jammin' Bacon Cheeseburger because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day at your Broken Bow Runza.
That is correct. Stop by and have a big pig in a blanket.
Yeah.
And that is the consolation prize if we don't have a mind match winner today. Now, I've been taken out of the roster, and Ryan Adams has been Ryan Adams. That's a rock star. Although Ryan Anderson is a rock star, and he will be answering the questions today, and also be talking with Ryan at the Garden Center about what's going on here in this early springtime. So that's all coming up. Ryan Anderson. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun to see if people can match Ryan a little better than they have yours truly. If they get 3 out of 5 match, they win $150 today.
Yeah. Jackpot has grown. So it'll be fun to see if we get our first winner of the game.
It will be. It will be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. What's the forecast for Friday as far as the track meet goes?
There's a little bit of rain in the forecast. Temperature looks kind of cool, so we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully we'll have track.
Sometimes over the years they golf the same day.
They do, yeah. The South Loop Boys golf invite scheduled same day. Yeah.
At Arnold?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all on the line. Old man weather has his hand on things.
Yes, it can sometimes dictate the schedule a little bit.
Is that a real deal, old man weather? It just popped out of my brain.
I don't know. I say we make it one.
It works.
Yeah.
Mother Nature. Well, usually when you talk about Mother Nature, you're talking about
it's usually old man winter, isn't it?
Old man winter, but you could say old man weather.
Yeah.
And if you say Mother Nature, it makes you think of a she, not a he.
Huh.
I don't know why.
I
don't know why. Neighbor. Okay, we are going to get ready.
Okay.
To play Mind Match.
All right. Sounds good.
And I think our contestant, I think it's on your sheet over there to your far right.
Yeah, Barb Kramer, I believe, is our contestant today.
Barb Kramer?
Yeah. Excited to visit with Barb. It'll be fun.
I haven't talked to Barb for a long time. She'll be trying to match 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
She'll have $150. I wonder what she'd probably do with it. I wonder if she would donate it to the retirement of radio announcers.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I'm guessing not, but
okay.
You never know.
All right, we're going to get ourselves geared up and ready to go for Mind Match. We'll switch seats because Brent Apperson is the show host for Mind Match. He does such a great job. I think he could get a job on TV doing like, one of those shows.
Yeah, I thought maybe I could replace Pat Sajak on Wheel of Fortune, but Ryan Seacrest got that gig.
Yeah, he really smoothed right in, too. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I don't watch it, but sometimes Mom has it on when I'm
Does she?
There.
Yeah.
It's kind of a ritual.
She's a wheel watcher?
She's a wheel watcher.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We've got some music lined up for you, and Brent will get over here and get himself adjusted and ready to play the Mind Match game. And by the way, the Mind Match game is brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center, so stay tuned. It's coming up.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents, so when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
Your friends at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow are proud to offer the products and service you love having on your side for the best experience possible. Leader brand products on their shelves offer great value compared to national brand equivalents, while also meeting or exceeding FDA quality standards. You can also shop a great variety of gift items and greeting cards at Varney Pharmacy. With their knowledgeable staff ready and waiting to help, Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
Agland ATV offers sales, service, parts, and accessories for all major brands of ATVs and UTVs. Plus, they're your local Polaris dealer, offering new and used ATVs and side-by-sides. Agland ATV prides themselves on exceeding the needs of their customers because they know your machine helps you work or have fun, and that's important. From sales to service, Agland ATV loves serving the great people of Central Nebraska. West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Online at aglandatv.net and on Facebook.
It's time for Mind Match on The Breakfast Show. We've got a contestant on the line, ready to answer 5 opinion-based questions. Their goal? Match at least 3 answers with the person we recorded before the show to win the growing cash jackpot. No right or wrong answers, just thinking alike. Let's see if their minds are in sync this morning.
All right, it's time to play Mind Match on this Wednesday morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we have our contestant on the line. She is Barb Kramer. Barb, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, we're doing fantastic.
We're excited, Barb. We're so excited.
Me too. Me too.
All right, Barb. Well, the goal today is to match the mind of Ryan Anderson of the Garden Center. The Garden Center is one of our sponsors for Mind Match, so we're going to see if you can match his mind this morning. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. How many days in a typical week do you snack between meals?
7.
7 days. All right. Barb's answer is 7. Let's see what Ryan had to say.
Question 1.
How many days in a typical week do you snack between meals?
7.
There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we're off to a good start. Okay, Barb, here we go. Question number 2. How many remote controls are in your living room?
3.
3. All right. Let's see what Ryan said.
Question 2.
How many remote controls are in your living room?
2.
So close. All right.
So close.
All right, Barb, here we go. Question number 3. How many times do you look in the mirror before leaving the house on a typical day?
2.
2 times. All right. Here's Ryan's answer.
Question 3.
How many times do you look in the mirror before leaving the house on a typical day?
0.
Wow. Gonna have to ask Ryan about that one. Okay.
Okay.
I wonder what his hair looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder.
All right,
He wears
Barb.
a cap.
So here's the deal. We've got 2 questions remaining. Now, you've matched Ryan on one of the first 3 that we've asked. So to be a winner, we've got to get a match on the final 2 questions. So let's see
pressure.
yeah, right, no pressure. Let's see if we can match on question number 4. Here it is. How many minutes into scrolling on your phone before you feel like you've wasted time?
Oh, dear. 5.
5 times. All right. Let's see what Ryan said.
Question 4.
How many minutes into scrolling on your phone before you feel like you have wasted time?
5 minutes.
Oh my! Oh my goodness! Oh, this is getting interesting now. Here we go. This is the final question, Barb. If you match Ryan on this question, you are a winner. So here we go. Final question. How many rolls of paper towels are in your house right now?
Oh, man.
1.
How many?
1.
1. Okay. Let's see what Ryan said.
Question 5.
How many rolls of paper towels are in your house right now?
5.
Oh, man. I got to be honest with you, Barb. I would have said 1 because that's how many are in our house is 1 roll of paper towels. Oh, man, so close. Barb,
He must use a lot of paper towels.
Yeah, he must. Yes, that's right. Well, hey, Barb, it was fun visiting with you. Thank you so much for playing. Now, you can go back in and re-register, and within a month, your name will go back into the pool, and maybe you can try again later, all right?
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Barb.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, man, that was fun coming down to the final question. So
Yeah.
thank you, Barb, for playing, and thank you to our sponsors, the Garden Center and Gateway Motors.
You bet, Brent. Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. Suggest you always follow them on Facebook because if you don't see what you want in their inventory, they'll go find it for you. And if your tax refund is coming back and you're thinking about buying a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and do some shopping. Also, if you send your friends and they buy a car, you get $100 every single time, no limit. So that's kind of a passing on the good word, and you could be paid for it. Check out their green tag specials, just $299 down, $299 a month on select vehicles with qualifying lifetime powertrain coverage. And when you purchase a vehicle at Gateway, with every purchase they include a full tank of fuel, full detail and service, and it will be road ready. And ask them about their lifetime powertrain warranties, about their windshield protection, and some of the other things that they can offer to protect your automobile. If something happens, it will help you financially not get a big bill all at once. They can help you with that if your car needs repair. Also want to thank the Garden Center, and of course Ryan Anderson was just our guest here on the Mind Match show, and I believe he'll be in a little bit later on. But they just want to remind you at the Garden Center that they have soil, grass seed, bulk seeds, and packets. They have the Jade Green beans in bulk. Plus, they have grow lights and heat pads. If you want to get things started indoors, I know we've been a little spoiled this winter, but yeah, it's still getting cold at night. But if you want to get things started inside, they can help you with that. And they can also help you spruce up the yard. They have new yard art and pottery, too. You'll find the Garden Center at 500 Thelma Street, 1 block south on Highway 2. And stop by and get what you need for spring. And by the way, they are already selling potatoes, and they have this little saying here. I told my potatoes it's time to get planting, and they said, we're rooting for a good season. Spring is waking up, and they have the seed potatoes, onion sets, and all of those underground crops for you in stock already, and are selling them as we go along here through early spring. The Garden Center in Broken Bow.
All right. Thank you, Dave. And again, thank you, Barb, for being our contestant this morning on Mind Match.
That's this week's Mind Match. Want a shot at matching minds and winning the cash? Get yourself in the contestant pool now. Head to sandhillsexpress.com. Click the Contests button on the homepage and sign up. We could be calling you next to play Mind Match on The Breakfast Show.
7:56. Yes, the mind match game was very close again today.
Yes.
A couple different times now we've had just one answer off of giving the jackpot away. So now the jackpot goes up to $175 for next week's contestant.
Yeah. I was thinking about that final question. How many rolls of paper towels are, I think it said, in your house right now?
Yes.
I got to think. My mind immediately went to how many rolls of paper towels do I have setting out, which is one roll.
Yeah.
But if you talk about how many are in my house right now, I probably have 10.
In the cupboard.
In the cupboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you go to the cupboard below the sink where you keep your paper towels, and there's just one or two little pieces left on.
Yes.
That you can use.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to go wash off the windows out on my car, and you go to underneath the sink, and it's been used up. But if you go to the bathroom cupboard, as you say, there might be 6, 8, 10 rolls in there.
Yeah. When I read that question first, immediately I'm like, well, for me it would be one. And then I'm like, well, now wait a minute. Depends how you interpret the question.
Yeah.
I've got one setting out, but yeah, I've got several in the house.
And I guess with the question about how many times you look in the mirror before you go to work was an interesting one.
That was interesting.
And Ryan, I believe, is going to be in a little bit later on. And he always has his hair short, so he doesn't really need to comb it.
Yeah. And usually I see him in a ball cap.
Wears a ball cap.
That always helps.
Yeah, yeah. So he must not look in the mirror when he brushes his teeth. That's what we're thinking.
We'll be able to find out, maybe.
Here's Hayes Carl.
But for now, investors are very satisfied with the ceasefire. Oil prices at around $95 a barrel.
A source tells CBS News suspected Long Island serial killer Rex Heuermann is expected to change his plea to guilty today. Legal contributor Caroline Polisi.
This is obviously huge for the victims' families. They have been fighting for years just to get justice for their loved ones.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, on a story released by the NSP, the Nebraska State Patrol is investigating an incident in which one person was killed and another assaulted in Polk County overnight. The suspect is also in the hospital with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Early Tuesday at approximately 2 a.m., the Polk County Sheriff's Office requested assistance in response to an incident that involved multiple scenes near Shelby. Preliminary investigation shows that deputies located a man deceased with an apparent gunshot wound at a business near County Road T and 127th Road, south of Shelby. A second scene was also located on farm ground near County Road S and 129th Road. An injured man was found at the second scene with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. The man was transported to Bryan West Health Campus in Lincoln with life-threatening injuries. Deputies were alerted to the incident at approximately 1:30 a.m. when a female had been able to drive herself from the second scene to the Polk County Sheriff's Office to report the incident that she had been assaulted. The female victim was then transported to the Columbus Community Hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. This investigation is ongoing, and investigators believe there is no threat to the public. Additional information will be released when possible, with the Nebraska State Patrol leading the investigation with the assistance from the Polk County Sheriff's Office. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
In Major League Baseball, the Yankees outscored the Athletics 5-3. The Rangers edged the Mariners 3-2. The Cubs defeated the Rays 9-2. It was also announced that Cubs pitcher Cade Horton will undergo season-ending Tommy John surgery. The Guardians walked it off against Royals 2-1. The Giants have snapped a 4-game skid by shutting out the Phillies 6-0. The Rockies beat the Astros 5-1, and the Braves defeated the Angels 7-2. Jorge Soler and Reynaldo Lopez were both ejected in the fifth inning after a brawl ensued when Soler came at Lopez on the mound. In the NBA, the Thunder extended their win streak to 6 as OKC curb stomped the Lakers 123-87. LA has now lost 3 straight. Kawhi Leonard scored 34 as the Clippers took down the Mavericks 116-103.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 63. Winds out of the north 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance for mixed precipitation becoming all rain tonight. Lows dip down to about 31, mainly clear skies. A mix of rain and snow possible at times. Tomorrow, highs level off around 66. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Broken Bow Auto Parts, your friendly experts on West Highway 2. They offer quality auto value products alongside trusted service and helpfulness you love. Broken Bow Auto Parts, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Let's get and keep your ride on the road.
It's 8:05. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
You know, it feels absolutely beautiful. Despite the winds being 15 to 20 out of the west, it's actually decent with 48 degrees outside. And I think it's because we have nice and sunny skies. In fact, I do not see a cloud in sight looking around. But yeah, those winds 15 to 20 out of the west, barometric pressure at 29.84, humidity 63%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours with 24 hundredths of precip for the month. A high yesterday of 59 and an overnight low of 48.
All right, Jack, thanks a lot. Come on inside, although it does sound like it's nice out there.
It is very.
All right, thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
It is 8:06 now, and Jeremy Shipe is here putting something back together. Jeremy, what are you doing over there?
Well, our award from the Sand Hills Journey Scenic Byway decided to hop off of the shelf while I was in here, and now I'm trying to put the frame back together. It's not exactly going together the way that it came apart. honestly know how in the world this piece of glass fit in here before. I'm going to have to take this out with me and return it when it's fixed. Or
next-
sit it somewhere else where I can actually put the frame thing out.
Next week's first mind match question will be, how many minutes does it take Jeremy Shipe?
Well, I'm 5 minutes in, so I'm
Not a good way to start your day.
sweating on this.
We've all been there, buddy.
Don't use a hammer on that, okay?
Yeah.
That's glass. We'll take a time out, and I think our first guest of the show is coming in.
At BD, they are proud to be part of the community, working every day to advance the world of health. Their team is passionate about making healthcare safer and easier for the people who matter most: patients, families, and caregivers. Whether it's developing new medical devices or supporting local health efforts, they believe in creating a healthier future together. BD, advancing the world of health, right here at home.
In Nebraska, we know severe weather is part of life. Everything from strong winds, hail, fire, and even tornadoes. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We can't stop the weather, but we can help you prepare for it. Lori and I are here to make sure that things you've worked hard for are protected. Your home, your vehicles, your farm, your business. Every policy should be built to handle the unexpected. If it's been a while since you reviewed your coverage, now is a great time. One quick conversation could make all the difference after a storm. So before the next round of severe weather rolls across the plains, give us a call and make sure you're covered. 308-836-2201. Because when the skies turn dark, it's good to know Nebraska Owners Insurance is looking out for you.
All right. Thank you, Liana. You're listening to The Breakfast Show. Some of you are watching the show, and all of you now can use our chat box. Jeremy got that going yesterday. It was down for several days, and we did get a note here this morning from Kathy and Terry Smith, listening loud and clear in Omaha. So good morning to Kathy and Terry in Omaha. Thanks for watching or listening. Stuart Fox is here from the Fox Theater. Good morning.
Good morning.
Busy Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. Every day's busy.
Every day. There's no letting up, is there?
No. That's okay.
Because for those of you out there who are maybe just tuning in or are new to the community, Stuart heads up Nebraska State Bank, and he also is the leader of the Fox Theaters, both here in Broken Bow and Cozad.
Yep.
And so he is kind of busy, and I guess it keeps you out of trouble.
It does. I don't have time to get into trouble. So, and then my wife kind of keeps me busy too.
I bet she does. All right, guys, you do a great job of talking movies. I'll step back and enjoy your conversation.
Okay, well, you've had some good movies, some good family films here the last few weeks. I know that the animated family films bring a lot of people in. Hoppers, I think, is kind of ending its run.
Yes,
if I'm not
it's
mistaken.
been, I think, 4 weeks, I think. So, but yeah, it's done really well for us. But yeah, today and tomorrow are the last 2 chances to see that. And then last week, a week ago, we brought in Super Mario Galaxy movie, which was very, very popular. And I think will continue to be popular here this week. So the first one I think they did was 3 years ago, and it was a very, very big movie for us. So, yeah.
Well, good. So Super Mario Brothers continues.
Yes.
I know that I thought it was really neat how you guys got I think it premiered on April 1st, right?
Yes. Yep.
In the middle of the week.
Yep.
But you guys are still able to bring it here and show it on the opening night, which I think is really neat. And I know that that's not always easy to do, but you guys do an amazing job at getting them on the premiere week.
Yeah, we do what we can. With 3 screens, it helps, and so we're able to bring an awful lot of the movies in when they premiere nationally, and that's huge for us. So we also premiered the drama last Friday, so that's with Robert Pattinson from Twilight fame, and I think Zendaya, I think, is in that one.
Oh, yeah.
And that one, it looks interesting. That one, if you go out to our website or to our app and you click on the poster, basically, you can watch the trailer. It looks interesting. It's a drama, and it looks it's about a wedding, but it looks very interesting because I think there's something that happens there.
Oh yeah.
And so it looks really good. So, but anyways, that one's looks really good. And then we've got a new one coming on Friday, and it's called You, Me, and Tuscany. And that one is set in Italy. And I want to go see that one, partly because my wife and I had the opportunity to go to Italy last summer, and so maybe we'll recognize some of the sites over there. But
There you go.
that one looks like a romantic comedy. Again, you can go and click on the poster there on the website or on the app and see if that appeals to you or not. So that one looks good too.
Your website and your app are outstanding. Like you said, if you're not really familiar with a movie, you can kind of get familiar with it through your website. I think you can also get tickets on the website. A lot of information on your website that kind of lets people know what's going on.
Yeah. So you can, whether it's the website or the app, you can buy tickets out there, and I think that's important, especially when we're busy, is just to ensure that you do have a seat, and especially if you're coming from out of town. We always hate to turn away someone that drove a long ways to see a movie, and we're sold out. Sellouts are great for us, but we hate to turn people away, especially if they've come from out of town. It's gearing up to be a good year. This first quarter you just closed, and I think they said nationally, I think it was 20-some% ahead of last year. We were ahead probably more than that even. Last year was pretty dire for us, so it's been pretty good this year, and it looks like the rest of the year is going to be good. A lot of good opportunities. There's a new one coming out here in a couple weeks called Michael. Do you have any idea who that might be?
Oh.
That's right.
How's that?
That was pretty good. You don't want me trying that, but yeah. So Michael Jackson, this is a story. In my understanding, I think it only takes it up through like into sometime in the 80s or so.
Oh, okay.
And I've heard great things about it from my film booker. He's seen the movie and said he said it's one of the first movies where, because he gets to watch everything in advance, but he saw it and he goes, when I'd wake up the next day, he's thinking about that movie. It was just so powerful. Yeah. And so he said it was one of the best movies that he's seen, and it looks like it's set up maybe to have a second sequence there for later in his life. But so we're excited for that one coming here in a couple of weeks. And then they also have Devil Wears Prada 2. 20 years ago I can't believe it's been 20 years since the first one came out. So, anyways, there's a lot of good movies coming out, so we're excited to be able to provide those.
Well, as we work our way through the month of April, we're probably getting close to, and I think you've even mentioned a couple of them, the summer blockbuster part of the year, huh?
Yeah, and it's looking good. And in fact, I'm actually headed to Las Vegas here on Sunday for the annual CinemaCon convention. And one of the neat things about that is all of the studios they have. We get to go to the Coliseum, and they provide their product reels for the next year, and so we get to see all of the movies that are coming. They usually bring all of the movie stars to present. It's kind of a cool experience, and so we've heard great things about what's upcoming for this next year, and so I'll have an opportunity to see that, and hopefully we can talk about that the next time I'm back.
Man, I'm jealous. That sounds really neat.
Sounds fun, yeah.
Yes.
Well, everybody's like, "Oh, you get to go to Vegas," and it's like, well, and I'm out there for like 5 days, but it's the conference. It is packed.
Yeah.
I mean, every day there is the schedule is full, so there's not a lot of downtime out there. But it's a great place to have it, just because there's you can have everything real close together there. So, and you also get to, you can sit in all the new types of seats, the recliners, all the products, the concessions, everything that they have out there. So it's always kind of fun to see what's out there.
Is there a popcorn contest where every theater brings their popcorn to see who has the
That'd
best?
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think the Fox Theater would be right up there in my opinion.
I think so
too. I think we'd get to the final maybe, but
yeah.
they do give lots of samples out there, so
sure.
just come home with a lot of stuff. So,
Stuart, one of the things that any business has to have is good people up front when you walk in, and Joan and I took in the Hail Mary.
Oh yeah, wasn't that
film.
good?
Yeah, but Joan's still talking about it. I liked it, but she thought it was one of the best shows she's seen in a long time. But 2.5 hours long, and we the big container of popcorn, and there were some people in front of us that had the returnable ones that you can come and get popcorn with. But the young people up front, thumbs up for they're great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
yeah. We think we've got a really good staff, and that's something we've always taken pride in. We've never had trouble getting staff, and it's usually pretty easy for us to hire new ones and train them, and they pretty much run that place on their own. In fact, we've got several seniors this year that we always have to replace, and so I think we're already starting to work on that. I think we've got to bring in another 3 or 4 to replace them. And a lot of times they go off to college and they come back for holidays, whether it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, or whatever, or the next summer, and they'll continue to work for us for a couple of years. So that's always been a lot of fun. In fact, I think we've got that this weekend. I think we've got a couple coming back from college because it is prom. So we're a little short-staffed. I might actually have to go down and work.
Oh, no. Well, they're great.
Thank you.
Think,
Appreciate that.
It's a great experience for them, a learning experience, but it's also great to have young people friendly and polite and take care of you when you walk in. So
yeah, we've been blessed to be able to get really good kids to work for us. So thank you.
You bet.
We've kind of concentrated on the movies that are showing. Were there other things that you wanted to visit about, Stuart, in regards to the theater?
I think just the fact we do our free popcorn on Tuesdays, and that's been sponsored by Nebraska State Bank for about 20 years.
Wow!
And so that's pretty amazing. If you do have the refillable popcorn tub, you actually get that filled up for free on Tuesdays. It is free popcorn, so bring that refillable tub in, and we'll fill it up for you. And that's always a busy night for us Tuesdays because people appreciate that. And then just as a reminder, you can rent the theater out for birthday parties or business meetings, and so we're able to do that. We can it's basically a big computer system, so if you can do it on a computer, we can pretty much do it at the theater. And so if there's something you're wanting to do there, just reach out to us through the website. There's a contact form out there that talks kind of about the rentals, and you can actually fill out your information. We receive that and then get back to you.
Great.
All right. Thanks, Stuart.
Thanks for having me.
We'll let you get to your next thing.
That's right. It's a delivery for the theater.
Okay. We'll take a time out and get our next guest in here.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
At Nebraska State Bank, they don't just work here, they live here. You'll find them on the sidelines, helping at local charities and supporting hometown businesses right alongside you. For over 100 years, they've been rooted right here, helping families and businesses grow strong. And every decision made locally by people who know your name and your goals. Whether it's helping a student start saving or a neighbor open a small business, they're proud to invest in you and in our community. Nebraska State Bank and Trust, leading, serving, growing. Member FDIC.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, serving our community, committed to truth. 20 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, fun show already, and we have the star of the Mind Match contest back in the studio here, Ryan Anderson, Garden Center. Ryan, we have a few questions concerning the contest. No, having done it, it's not as easy as you might think when you get asked the question and you haven't seen the questions ahead of time. How many rolls of paper towels do you have in your house? I mean, my goodness, how would you know, right?
Yeah. I did hear something in my house last night that I rarely hear. Because I was talking to Liz about these questions.
Yes.
And we brought up the paper towel question, and she's like, we have more than 5 rolls of paper towels in the house. And she came out of the storeroom, and she said, you were right.
Oh.
Do you guys ever hear that?
Man, I'm trying to think when the last time may have been. I'm not.
That
I'm not
is-
recalling.
That's such a good feeling, though.
that could be next week's question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
there
be.
you go.
How many times have you heard that?
Yes.
In a week or a year, right? Well, thanks for doing that, and thanks for sponsoring the Mind Match game. It's up to $175 cash prize now, and people are talking about it. So it's been a lot of fun. So thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Was wondering, as I saw that you were coming in to talk to us as well, where you're at. I think nobody knows what a business is like to run until you run it. You got your feet in the shoes of that business, and you're a year-round garden center, so it never stops. You're always getting ready for the next thing, the next season, whatever, even Christmas and Easter and all of those sorts of things. As a workload right now for you and Liz, what are you guys and your crew, what are you working on right now to get ready for just the spring run?
Yeah, just getting things cleaned up from the other seasons, and things kind of put away, get things presentable for everything coming in. So
yeah,
we've, like, our bare root perennials out in our hoop house. We planted those up like 3 weeks ago, and that's kind of, you get things a little bit dirty, or planting table, whatnot, and kind of get that process cleaned up and put away. And just, I like to have it looking nice when people come in, and so that's a lot of what we're doing right now, is just getting kind of stuff put back into place. So
set ready to go.
Yeah.
No, on the sheet I read this morning, it talked about your potatoes and underground plants that are available right now, and I assume people are doing that since Easter's passed.
Yeah, yep. Of course, our potato sets and onion sets. We added shallots this year, so those are all out in the greenhouse this year. We rearranged the inside a little bit and didn't have room for them inside, so you'll see that stuff out in the greenhouse. And it's, people get used to coming in and getting a certain item in a certain place, and they're kind of looking for it. And so obviously if you don't see it, be sure and ask, because we may have moved it around. So all of our bulk seed is behind the counter now, just because we didn't have the room for the table that those usually sit on. So but yeah, all our sweet corn, jade green beans, we have Blue Lake green beans in bulk and Contender in bulk. We have German giant radish seed in. That's kind of a popular one that we sell in bulk. So some different varieties there too. So
yeah, radishes are fun because they come up about first thing, and you can have several crops during the year if you like, but it's always fun to see something poking through the ground, and they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if people want to get started with their garden inside now, you have materials for that as well.
Yeah, of course, all of our our seed and starter kits and stuff like that have been going. We started filling the greenhouse last week, so
good.
There's quite a bit of color in there as far as flowers and stuff. Vegetables, we got all our cold vegetables in: broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, that sort of thing, Brussels sprouts. So
yeah,
a lot of that stuff happening. So
yeah, well, it's fun just to come into the greenhouse and just take a whiff, smell that soil and those plants under the greenhouse, and warm and watered. It's a nice smell.
Yeah.
It's really good. I know also that you have some new yard decor, new pots in. You always have the rock and the things that you can do some landscaping with. You have that all the time. But right now we've got some pretty comfortable weather to work up a sweat in, rather than when it's really hot. So you're all stocked up there.
Yeah, ready to go. So Yeah, you mentioned the yard art stuff. One of the things that I got at actually our furniture market was the same poly that they use to make our furniture. There's a builder making like flowers that you could hang on a fence out of this poly material, and so it's, I mean, yard art that isn't going to fade or break down, last for several years, but we have those are kind of neat. The day we unboxed those, there was a few people in and they were starting to go out already, but there's some little flowers on stakes and different things. So besides all of some of the metal art and stuff we have. So.
Yeah, because the paint does fade on just naturally on even quality yard decor. So
you
want to not worry about that. There you go.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell somebody that and have them believe you, but what we've seen with the poly, it just, I mean, it doesn't fade and rot. So.
Yeah, we have a fence that your predecessor put up for us, and it still looks like it did when they put it in. It's that same material, so it's nice to know you're not going to be painting.
Yeah,
or having a rotten board at the end of the fence. You don't have to do any of that. So okay. Anything else? This is going to be a busy stretch here for you, but what else do you have on your mind this morning?
So like we have started to get some of our flowers and vegetables in. Trees and shrubs, we have a lot of people coming in for those later in April here.
Okay.
Closer to the end of April, should start seeing that stuff. Perennials are out in the hoop house. You're welcome to come walk through those. We got a bunch of peonies ready to go.
Okay.
They're budded up and gonna probably start seeing some blooms on those, but and I think Liz posted those on Facebook last night, so if you want to see, and it's just some of them, we have some we didn't get pictures of either, but some yellow ones, and then hopefully some tree peonies, but a lot of the perennial stuff isn't ready to go yet. Still needs a couple weeks on it, so all the perennial shrubs, trees, that sort of thing, we'll see here later in the month. And
okay.
So the other thing is we're open 7 days a week now. So
you're open 7 days a week already. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and people should stop in often because you'll have new things coming in, and if they do have things they want to get, while supplies last, just drop in once a week or every so often, and maybe not do that one-time shopping because you might not. It might just be a little easier, and you get to see it come in and as it unfolds. So,
and
you're open 7 days a week. That'd be easy to do.
Yeah.
So,
almost things arriving weekly at this point. So, try to keep everything stocked up pretty good. So,
okay, all right. Well, again, thanks for your help with the mind match game.
Yep.
And you made it very exciting. I do want to know if you don't look at the mirror at all in the morning, do you like brush your teeth outside or?
Say it probably shows that I don't look in the mirror.
Not at all.
Kind of make me a little self-conscious, so maybe I better.
No.
Ryan's starting to rethink this whole participating in mind match thing.
No. I can tell you, though, folks, to do this and answer those questions, and again, not seeing them beforehand, sometimes you just go, gosh, I don't know.
Yeah.
And so you pick a number and do the best you can. And are you answering for yourself, or are you trying to help the person match? It's a little harder than people might think.
Yeah.
But
I will say that you require a lot of ice cubes before a drink gets watered down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one at all.
I'll leave that for you to decide.
Yeah.
Now, see, I look at one of the questions Dave had was how many chips do you grab in a handful? And looking at Ryan, Ryan could fit 15 chips
Yeah, you could.
in that hand, I guarantee it.
My little hands, really. I don't know why I said 15, but and then I had to make the argument, well, if you have like a bag of barbecue chips and it's half gone, there's going to be a lot of smaller chips in there. They break down, so I could probably get 15. But, yeah, Ryan could put 15 big Ruffles Have Ridges in his hand. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Remember the time you used to spend fighting weeds and bugs? Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land, Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has been serving the area. Contact Casey to schedule your aerial application this spring.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
Get ready to unleash your creativity with the Spring Coloring Contest, happening now. With categories for kids through adults, everyone can join in the fun while enjoying the relaxing, stress-reducing benefits of coloring. Awesome prizes are up for grabs, including crayons, markers, coloring books, and even hundreds of dollars in chamber bucks. This year's contest is presented by Chapin's Interiors, RT Ace Hardware, Grocery Cart, and Grazer's Bar and Grill, where you can also pick up or drop off your coloring sheets. Return those masterpieces to our studios or a participating sponsor location by April 30th to be judged. We're on a mission to cover our studios in your artwork. So grab those colors and help us make it happen. Full details and coloring sheet downloads are also available on the SandhillsExpress.com contests page. Happy coloring from KCNI and KBBN.
You bet. We've started to get some of those sheets turned in, and some of you may turning those into the participating businesses, so we're not seeing them all, but we have just a few on display here in the breakfast showroom, and I got to say they're impressive.
Yeah, very well done, yeah.
The adult one there, that took some time and detail on that one.
Yes.
So it's going to be hard to judge them, but go ahead and sit down and enjoy your coloring with your kids or yourself, and get them into the studio by April 30th, and you might win some chamber bucks. Kids might win some coloring sets and different things, and it's really going well. So get involved, folks, and drop them off before the 30th or drop them off a day or two before that at our participating businesses, and Christy and Tina will go out and pick those up so that you will be included.
Yeah.
All right, thanks to Ryan Anderson for coming in and talking about the Garden Center. Again, they're open 7 days a week now. And check out their Facebook. And I forgot to ask about the location. If you haven't been there before, just drive towards the Tumbleweed, and between Tumbleweed and the dollar store there, you'll see that turn that takes you south. Go 1 block, take a right, and you'll drive right to the Garden Center. Watch for the big, colorful windmill they have there and the greenhouses. You won't miss it. They'd love to have you stop by. All right, let's talk a little bit about jobs again real quick. Ansley Public Schools looking to hire 2 food service positions plus a custodian. They're accepting applications for food service manager / head cook and an assistant cook. So 2 positions there. And they're asking you to join a supportive school environment to prepare and serve meals for the students and staff. The starting date is negotiable. I believe that's year-round positions, by the way. They also have a custodian position available with a start date of June 1st. All of these positions offer competitive pay with compensation package, and yes, they are a year-round schedules. Excuse me. So it won't be part-time at all. It'll be full-time year-round. Contact Kim Jonas at 308-935-1121 or email her at kjonas@ansleyps.org. All this information available on the Sandhills Express jobs listings page.
Yesterday on the show, visited with our good friend Felicia at Off-Broadway, and they welcome you in to see what they have going on. Off-Broadway in Broken Bow offers exceptional assisted and independent living options. Still have their special move-ins special going on right now as well, so visit with them about that. Staff can help with housekeeping, medication management, and meals, taking the burden off your shoulders. Off-Broadway is there 24/7 if you need them, giving you peace of mind while still maintaining your independence. You choose your level of care and are free to come and go as you please. So let them handle things like the cooking and the cleaning so you can spend more time doing what you love. No yard work to worry about, no snow scooping during the wintertime, just comfort, community, and convenience. Also enjoy a full schedule of activities to keep you engaged and entertained, along with a friendly staff that is sure to brighten your day. So come take a look around and see all that they have to offer you. They would love to welcome you through their doors at Off-Broadway.
We will be right back.
Are there changes at your bank? It might be the perfect time to make a move. At Bruning Bank, we've been serving Broken Bow for over 20 years, and we're ready to help you make the switch with ease. Our local team will walk you through everything, from opening your new account to transferring direct deposits and payments. It's simple, it's stress-free, and it's all handled by real people right here in the community. Visit us at 803 South D Street or call 308-872-2757 today. Bruning Bank. Personal service you can count on. Bruning Bank. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Converse-Whiting, Director of Community Education at Gothenburg Health. Our team continues to be committed to supporting you through every stage of life. Well Ahead means providing advanced specialty services and everyday wellness. You're never alone in caring for yourself or the people you love. We're here to walk beside you, offering expert providers, modern services, and a commitment to complete wellness. Your health matters today, tomorrow, and for the years to come. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
What's for Wednesday is a feature we look forward to each and every week because Lola, Connie, and Jean are always up to something at Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique. And when they're up to something, that usually saves you money. And this is what's up for Wednesday today at Chapin's Interior, Square One Boutique. Today, all of the following: recliners, mattresses, floor covering, and their Davis interior paint are specially priced. So stop in and talk to them about these great sales that are going on now. Square One Boutique has their new spring fashions out, and the floor is bursting with color at Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique, south side of the square in Broken Bow. I noticed yesterday when I was passing by, stopped at the stoplight, they had a sign out, come in and see the new items. And there's a lot of cars parked around, coming in and out. I think people are excited about what Lola has on the floor right now with the new spring clothing items. And now you can save money. Maybe that recliner is a little wore out. Maybe you need to add one. Maybe you need a new mattress. Probably. With mattresses. Mattresses are kind of funny because you sleep on them every night. And as time goes along, you don't realize that maybe that backache has something to do with your mattress. So if you need to upgrade your mattress, now would be the time to do it.
There you go.
Got a sale going on. And if you need to spruce up this spring a little bit, they've got the floor coverings and their Davis interior paint on sale. So stop in to Chapin's right now. Don't miss out on those sales that are going on for spring.
Some programming notes to just kind of let you know about. On the sports side of things, we hope to be in Arnold for you on Friday. We'll have live updates from the South Loop Track and Field Invitational, where several of our area teams will be competing. So we'll encourage you to tune in and listen to those. We'll start in the 11 o'clock hour and take you through the day and through the course of the meet on Friday. A lot of things happening with boys golf and track around the area this week and through the rest of the spring sports season. So the best of luck to all of our student athletes. Also this weekend, we plan to continue with Sunday baseball with the Huskers. We'll have Nebraska on the road in a big matchup with Oregon in the Big Ten. And we'll have Sunday's game of that 3-game series for you Sunday afternoon on KBBN Radio with airtime at 1:30 on the Huskers Radio Network.
We'll take a quick break Stay tuned. More to come.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Don't let a dry spell or a lackluster lawn get you down. Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair specializes in both revitalizing lawns and keeping them beautiful. Have them come to your home or business and worry about applying fertilizer with their 5-step program. Then sell the lawnmower and have them cruise by and take care of that too. To keep your lawn happy, ask about sprinkler repair and aeration. Licensed and insured, serving Custer County and beyond. 308-870-0348.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
Is nagging back pain or neck stiffness holding you back? At Thompson Chiropractic, Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents, so when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
8:43, and we just found out that our guests are not going to make it. The guest that we had, Trish, was scheduled to be in from Designs of Distinction. I believe she decided she was not coming in due to the conversation about the bubbles that were coming out of your dishwasher in your kitchen window that I saw.
Allegedly, by the way, I want to say that. Allegedly.
I wouldn't have my binoculars over your way. I was looking for birds, neighbor. Anyway, Trish will come back in another time. Thanks, Trish, for calling. And we also had the Axe Kickers lined up, but they are unable to make it today. So all of a sudden we were scrambling and thinking we got a lot more to do, and we do, but we just don't have as many guests to talk to. Yeah. I will be going, though, to the Broken Bow Library in the 9 o'clock hour and visiting with everybody there about all the things that they're doing this spring at the library. And by the way, Stefan's Law Office pays for the time for us to go to the Broken Bow Library and find out about the activities. And they have that book spine display that they're putting up around the perimeter of the library, which is really cool. I'm anxious to see how that's grown because they were getting that really going last time we were there. So look forward to looking at that. And I think I'm going to sit down with Megan this time and just sit at a table because I think the both of us get too jacked up.
Walking around the library?
Yeah, we just get too jacked up when we walk around, and then we get too excited about things. So I'm going to ask Megan if she has a table we can sit at to discuss some of these things. And because we tended to get a little too excited and bounce all over the place.
Yeah.
I've known Megan since she was, a little baby. And we really enjoy each other's company. So we're going to get together along with Kim and the rest of the staff there and find out more about the library this morning. So that's coming up. It's 8:45.
I don't believe it. Don't touch me. Hey, Ray. Hey, Sugar.
A cover of the Rolling Stone.
Think pink this April at the Secret Garden. Save 15% all month on anything with pink, including plants and new inventory. Now's the time to prepay for your plants and pick them up in May, in time for spring planting. The Secret Garden is open Fridays 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30. Find them 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. Song of Solomon chapter 2 verse 12 says, "The flowers appear on the earth, the time of singing has come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. Happy spring from the Secret Garden."
8:49 is your time. We've been talking a little bit about spring activities, golfing and track and so forth, and gardening, getting those seeds in the ground. Typically, we've had enough of winter and wanted the snow to go away so that we could get in the spring mood. And I think we're all kind of wanting to go a little faster this year because we really didn't have much winter.
Yeah.
Can you remember we had one or two times where we had 2 or 3 days of really cold weather, and that was it, like below zero. And the rest of it was like tomorrow will be in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Well, how many days did we read school closings in the wintertime?
gosh, what? A couple times?
Yeah.
1 or 2? Yeah, probably a couple.
And I don't know if those were days that actually hit the whole area. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't all the schools. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, when was the last time we had a winter like that when we hardly ever read school closings, if
Don't
ever?
remember one like that ever. Ever. And the downside of it is it's still very dry out there.
Yes.
And we did have a 1/4 inch or so. Some places got a little more in that last bit of rain that we received, but certainly not enough rain to take away the fire danger index readings, get them back to normal. And this past weekend, more fires were attended to by volunteer firemen last weekend, and it's already dried back out what little rain we had just a few days ago. So we're going to have to be very careful. They do have some rain in the forecast, but I'm not sure that that's holding very strong. You said there's a slight chance of some rain on Friday and some winds, but we need the rain before we get the winds.
Oh, yeah. Seems like there's always wind in the forecast
No kidding.
for some reason.
No kidding. I was going to play the song Hanky Panky for Jack, but I decided not to.
Okay.
So I thought I'd play Jefferson Starship, a song called Runaway on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Starship with Runaway. We'll be right back.
Yes, you heard right. The 5-step fertilizer program you love is at RT's Hardware. But did you know they also have Arrow Seeds grass seeds too? It's a perfect formula for greening up a space this spring. If you've got a large square footage to tackle, rent their turf rake, rear tine tiller, or lawn aerator. Pair that with a wide selection of Ego-powered lawn equipment, hand tools, and insect killers, and your yard will be the place everyone wants to hang out this spring and summer. Shop your local RT's Hardware in Broken Bow today.
Yeah, I would like to hang out over at Brent's place when we get that reworked over at my neighbor's place over there. Maybe have a barbecue. 8:57 is your time. I'll be hopping in the car and driving to the library. You might want to do that too if you haven't done it for a while, because there's lots of things going on in the Broken Bow Library. We'll find out more about that in the 9 o'clock hour, so stick around.
President Trump says the U.S. will work with Iran to dig up and remove enriched uranium. Defense Secretary Hegseth is taking a victory lap on the president's behalf.
By any measure, Epic Fury decimated Iran's military and rendered it combat ineffective for years to come.
Markets reacting. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Stocks are trading higher. Oil is down, all because of the announcement of a 2-week ceasefire. The big question now is, will this ceasefire hold?
A senior Iranian official tells Reuters the Strait of Hormuz could partially reopen tomorrow or Friday. This is sentencing day for the woman who supplied actor Matthew Perry with the drugs that killed him. Loyola Law's Lori Levinson.
I think they're seeking the higher sentence because, in fact, she ran a high-volume drug trafficking business, and her actions actually led to the death of another victim.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
In Major League Baseball, the Yankees outscored the Athletics 5-3. The Rangers edged the Mariners 3-2. The Cubs defeated the Rays 9-2. It was also announced that Cubs pitcher Cade Horton will undergo season-ending Tommy John surgery. The Guardians walked it off against Royals 2-1. The Giants have snapped a 4-game skid by shutting out the Phillies 6-0. The Rockies beat the Astros 5-1, and the Braves defeated the Angels 7-2. Jorge Soler and Reynaldo Lopez were both ejected in the 5th inning after a brawl ensued when Soler came at Lopez on the mound. In the NBA, the Thunder extended their win streak to 6 as OKC curb stomped the Lakers 123-87. LA has now lost 3 straight. Kawhi Leonard scored 34 as the Clippers took down the Mavericks 116-103.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 63. Winds out of the north 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance for mixed precipitation becoming all rain. Tonight, lows dip down to about 31, mainly clear skies. A mix of rain and snow possible at times. Tomorrow, highs level off around 66, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Your next project needs the very best materials and tools to get it done right. Look no further than Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. Talk to their helpful staff in person or go to meadlumber.com for all kinds of useful solutions. Mead Lumber, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
At our studios currently 47 degrees now. It's actually cooled off a little bit. At 6 a.m. we were at 50, now down to 47 degrees with some sunshine. Breezy too with winds out of the north at 15 to 20 miles an hour. Barometer 29.88 and the humidity is 66%. High in Broken Bow yesterday hit 59 with the overnight low dropping to 48. Our measurable precipitation total for the month of April so far showing 24/100ths of an inch as recorded here at our studios. Our sunset for this evening in the area is scheduled for 8:11. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Coming up, we will be getting up and going over to the Broken Bow Public Library. Dave Burney is headed that direction, and we'll have his report coming up within the half hour. So keep it right here on KCNI, KBBN Radio. 9:08 is the time. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Hey, Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley is excited to once again bring you their hanging basket and container classes. Your choices for the classes will be this coming Sunday, April 12th at 2 p.m. or Monday the 13th at 7 p.m. So take advantage of those opportunities as they are coming up soon at Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley. Both workshops are $45. You can call or text to get your name on the list. Just, again, call or text this number, 308-325-7070. That's 308-325-7070. Now, new this year is the option to pre-order your plants. So stop by Sun Valley Landscaping from April 13th to the 16th during the hours of 10 to 6 and fill out your form. They'll keep your plants healthy and safe until the first week in May. Also, the glow-in-the-dark petunias are back this year, so don't miss out on them. They also have seed potatoes and onions. Mark your calendar for opening day on April 17th, and like we've done for many years now, KCNI, KBBN Radio will be there to visit with Chaz and the gang on their opening day, April 17th, and show you the gorgeous greenhouse that Friday morning through our Facebook Live feed. So join us for that special remote on opening day coming up on April the 17th at Sun Valley Landscaping.
In agriculture, timing matters. Markets move, weather changes, decisions can't wait. That's why farmers and agribusiness professionals turn to Brownfield Ag News. Brownfield delivers the latest market updates, weather impacts, policy developments, and technology trends. Straight from the field and straight to you. No noise, just the information you need to make confident decisions. Our reporters know that agriculture is not just an industry, it's a way of life. They ask the right questions, talk to the people who matter, and explain what today's news means for tomorrow's operation. From early morning chores to late night planning, Brownfield is there, on air, online, and on demand. When agriculture needs reliable news, it turns to one name, Brownfield Ag News. Trusted every day.
The National Pork Board continues to lean into consumer preferences to grow demand. Kirsten Hafer is Vice President of Business Intelligence and Innovation.
As we think about this being a consumer campaign that's executed at retail or executed at food service, the consumer metrics are really important. And we think about things like household penetration. So are more households bringing pork into their household? Are we growing the number of items that they're bringing in and buying? Are we growing the number of trips that they're making that include pork in their basket? Are we increasing the amount of money that they spend on pork? Not necessarily on a per item basis, but in total. Are we getting them deeper into the portfolio and getting them to buy more pork products consistently?
And she says,
we've got the sales metrics, and that really does boil down to, are we actually moving consumers from consideration to actual purchase or consumption?
For more information, go to porkcheckoff.org.
9:11 is the time, 47 degrees currently at our KCNI KBBN studios on this Wednesday morning, and Dave Burney has made his way to the Broken Bow Public Library to find out what's going on there. So let's say good morning to Dave Burney.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Brent. And was just telling Megan about the situation yesterday. I normally, Megan, don't use binoculars to look at the neighbor's place, but I was watching Brent's birds, and I swear there were bubbles in his kitchen window coming from his dishwasher, and he says that's not true, but that's for another time.
I'm not sure what to say here, Dave.
Oh, just my neighbor. He's kind of a task.
Yeah, sometimes if you watch your neighbor with binoculars, they might think it's spying.
If normally it would be, but this was for the
birds, of course.
Yeah,
yes,
our feathered friends. Folks, the library looks great. The display around the perimeter of the library is growing. Tell everybody about that, Megan.
Yeah, we've covered, I would say, most of the entryway, all of the entryway, and most of the kids' room is getting covered next. So it's we're making a lot of progress.
You are. From when I was here, a great amount of progress. And for those who haven't been in, kind of describe it. It's the book spines, right?
Correct. So we make photocopies of the books when they are returned. So they're actual books that the people have checked out from our library, and then we just use sticky tack and put it on the wall, and it looks like lovely wallpaper.
It really does. Fits great. Is there a goal with this then?
We're trying to just get it all the way around the library before the end of 26. So we might have to do another layer, I'm hoping.
You might. It's pretty cool, folks. If you haven't been in, come in and take a look. Every once in a while when you drive by the... Don't look at me that way, Megan.
I'm just like, where are we going, Dave? I can already tell we're going for
let's
a
go
ride.
back to when we used to go fishing
Okay.
together. No, we better stay here in the library. Really, if you haven't been in the library for a while, come take a look at the display around the perimeter that we're talking about here. And then there's always things going on. And as you drive around town, maybe you're on errands or something, every once in a while you'll notice, gosh, what are all the cars at the library for? What could be going on? I mean, don't people just go into the library and read books? Oh man, it's more than that, isn't it?
It is. Well, today, for instance, Brittany's going to be taking the library to some of the daycares and preschools in town. So she takes a coloring sheet and she reads a couple of stories and then leaves them a stack of books. So,
nice.
Yeah. And then we have story times on Mondays and Fridays. And today at 2 o'clock, we have chair yoga.
And that is the person who leads the chair yoga's first name is Kim, is that correct?
Kimberly J. Blackburn.
Kimberly J. Blackburn, chair yoga expert.
Yes.
And you come into the library. It takes, what, about 30 minutes or so?
30 to sometimes closer to an hour. They like to visit, too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And that's in the other room.
Yep, back in the multi-purpose room. Yep.
And that starts at what time?
2 o'clock.
Today. So if you haven't been, come take. You know, the first time I heard chair yoga, I didn't get it. I got the cherry. In my head, cherry yoga. But I thought of
cherries.
I thought it cherry. What do you do? Yeah. But it's chair
yoga.
So anybody can sit and enjoy exercise in a chair.
Exactly. Yeah. Get some mobility and flexibility going.
Can you do the swan in the chair? Don't they have different,
Oh, they have different poses. I honestly don't lead it, and I am not an expert on any kind of yoga. I'm pretty good at sitting, though.
I'm good at that, too. Yeah, Joan, she does yoga at home, and she's
another expert.
They have a lot of different names for how different positions to get yourself stretched out.
Yes.
And sort of thing. But just the motion is a good thing.
Yes.
And more importantly, maybe, is the company.
The company is fun too. Yes.
Okay. All right. You have a monthly. Is this monthly or weekly?
Monthly newsletter.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's full of things coming up.
Yes, we have Music Bingo coming up on April 23rd at 5 o'clock, and that is a family-friendly event where they play a little snippet of music and then you mark it off on your bingo card.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet that's popular.
It is popular. It's a lot of fun. And then Miss Brittany just started the Lego Club and Art Club, and that is at 4 o'clock. And the Lego Club is on Mondays, I believe, and Art Club is on Fridays.
Okay. This is separate from this?
Yes, and then the Melham Story Walk.
Oh, yes.
She is going to, Brittany and Jess are going to switch that out sometime this week, I think, hopefully. Hopefully today, she said.
I think the wind's going to go down a little bit later, Brittany.
Oh, good. I hope so.
I think.
Yeah. She's going to end up in, I don't know where.
Yeah. If it's out of the north, you might end up down in O'Connell if you're not careful.
Yeah. And then another thing that we're pretty excited about is Miss Brittany is doing graduation cap decorating with the seniors that are graduating. So they can come in And, have you seen them design their caps?
It's kind of getting to be the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to be cool, and
Decorate
everybody
your hat.
wants to be cool.
Well, of course you do.
Come in on April 28th or 29th and come in on the 28th from 4 until 7, or the 29th from 9:30 till 11:30, and Miss Brittany will help you design something on the Cricut or Glowforge or whatever you decide to put on there from the makerspace.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Potato chip tasting.
Yes.
How does that work?
Well,
I mean, I know how to taste a potato chip, but I don't know.
I think that's about all there is to it.
I can do that, Brittany.
We're going to test your taste buds.
Okay, test the taste buds.
Yes.
All right.
That's on April 22nd from 4 until 6:30. We're going to come in and we're going to try to decide the best potato chip for our area. Like, what's the most popular?
Everybody gets to vote.
Yes.
Everybody gets to vote. Brittany, come over here if you don't mind. Have a chair. We're not going to do chair yoga, but
We're not?
you're welcome to sit down with us here. Your name is on a lot of these activities,
Yes.
Brittany, which is great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, just between you and me, what is your favorite potato chip?
Oh, either the sour cream and cheddar or the sour cream and chives.
Okay. That makes me feel pretty boring because I'm kind of a Ruffles have ridges guy.
Oh, yeah.
Or just barbecue.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the barbecue is a little embarrassing sometimes because you can get a ring around your lips.
Like Cheetos.
Cheetos are bad that way.
Yes.
But Cheetos will not be allowed in this, I don't know.
No, it's strictly potato chip.
Okay. Wednesday, April 22nd, 4 until 6:30 p.m. So do you have the chips here? Do people bring their
Yes.
chips?
Nope. So we will have the chips here, and they're not going to be labeled. They're except for like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then you'll have a list, and you can try to see if you can identify which flavor is which, and then you're going to vote on your favorite number, and then we will post it on Facebook as to what the overall consensus was, and then what the true, like what number was what.
Yeah, it's kind of like going to a brewery.
Oh,
and testing out different
flavors.
Brews, yeah. But this is with potato chips. Great
Yes.
idea.
Family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. Always at the Broken Bow Library, it's family friendly. There's never a doubt.
Never.
This is for kids, families, and
Yes.
anybody who wants to participate, right?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Well, let's keep going.
Okay, do we haven't, we're not
Oh,
out of
we
time?
don't worry about time.
Okay.
Brent's just back there enjoying the show. I'm sure.
So certainly, I'm sure. So yes, we have the Teen Nerf Wars coming up Saturday, May 2nd from 1 until 2. And it's going to be capture the flag style.
Yes.
And is it inside or?
Yes, so it'll be inside the library. Again, kind of like your traditional capture the flag, except for you'll have Nerf guns, and I wear protection, of course. It is limited to 10 individuals, so kind of first who signs up first.
Okay.
At that point, and then we will have each team will have a flag, and then the other team has to try to capture it, and then we'll reset and go from there.
I wonder, this is for all ages?
No, this is just for teens.
Just for teens?
Yeah, so 6th grade and up.
So Dave, I think you might not be in that age group.
You're right. I will not argue that, but I was thinking about a husband and wife Nerf war.
Oh, actually, if we get interest, I was thinking about doing a adult Nerf war. Mm-hmm.
One Christmas Eve, my wife unleashed on me, and I shouldn't say this in public because I suppose she could be arrested, but we got those boxing gloves that blow up,
Yes.
and they're kind of big, and once she started on me, she couldn't stop.
Well,
She actually blew out one of the gloves. Yeah, air went out of it. She turned into like a machine.
I
think
not-
there was some
pent up anger,
Yeah.
maybe, from past years.
Frustration. But that's not what this is about for the teens. This is to have fun.
This is to have fun, yes, absolutely.
So if you go with the adults, you might have several different adult categories.
Yes.
You could have guys only, girls only, husband and wives who get along, husband and wives who don't get along.
Yeah.
You could have 4 or 5 different categories.
Yeah, we could partner with maybe one of the local therapists and, turn this into a whole big retreat.
Yeah, I can just hear the therapist. Let it go. Let it go. Go ahead. Okay, what else?
Okay. Yeah, we're really staying on topic, aren't we, Dave?
We are. Better than last time.
Yeah. The Rebel Readers, and you do that tomorrow, right?
Yes, so we have Rebel Readers tomorrow, which is a silent book group. You come and bring your book, or you can come check out one of ours. You read for 45 minutes, and then you can either stay and talk about what you're reading, what other people are reading, and get great book ideas, suggestions for your next read.
Great.
Because, your TBR is never long enough.
Never is. I can't believe all the different things you guys are doing in a month's time. It's amazing. I mean, it's a lot.
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, though.
But it introduces more people, and especially young people, in Brittany's case, to the library, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is our goal.
That's good. How many of these others do you want to mention, guys?
Well, I think we're probably about out of time, aren't we?
Oh, don't worry about time. Hey, want to thank, speaking of time,
Yes.
Stefan's Law Office for paying for this time.
Yes, thank you, Bill, and everyone at Stefan's Law Office.
Yes, and as we said before, Bill's always been a great supporter of the library, and we appreciate
Definitely.
that. Okay,
Yes.
some other things we want to wrap up with?
Well, we do have the Retro Game Day coming up. That's for ages 55 plus. That's on April 15th from 3 until 4:30. So they're going to get out all the fun
Older games?
Yep.
Like?
Chess, cribbage, Monopoly, Uno, Yahtzee, that kind of thing.
Okay, Yahtzee. Haven't played that forever. And I am eligible for this. I am just over 55.
Just over, just a day over, right?
Yeah, you know.
Yes. Thanks,
Wow.
Dave.
Gosh, you guys have a lot going on, and so many events for the kids. Brittany, I know that Megan loves the work you're doing here for the kids.
Well, thank you.
Now, behind you, Brittany, there's some coloring sheets. Let's talk about that before we close. This is a contest of sorts?
No, actually, it's anybody who wants to come down and color a picture, they can leave it and post it up, and then we display it for a while, and then...
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. And coloring is relaxing, and it does kind of de-stress you a little bit, I think.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. The kids just love to color, and, kids' artwork is always so much fun.
Yeah. And adults can come in and color too?
Absolutely.
Okay. That could be another
Yes.
event for struggling adults who are not getting along. They could come in and color together.
For sure.
The family that colors together stays together.
Exactly, Brittany. Well, you have a lot of things going on, Megan, and this monthly publication, is it online as well?
It is. You can go to our website, brokenbowlibrary.net, and there is a link there to our newsletter.
Okay. And you guys are active on Facebook?
Yes, we are.
Kind of keep people updated that way as well?
Yes. Yep, for sure.
Before we close, what are the hours here? What days and what hours?
Yeah, we're open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. And then Fridays we're open 9 until 5:30. And Saturdays 9 until 1.
Okay. Lots of time to get in and enjoy the library. And if you really just want to come in and read a book, that's been going on for ever since there were libraries.
Yeah.
So come in and talk a little bit real quick about the cost. Is the cost to be a library member?
Library cards are free for everyone, so we invite anyone and everyone to come to the library and sign up and take advantage of all the great books and movies and all the fun events we have going on.
I think that's great because taxpayers support the Broken Bow Library, and now they can come in. Any taxpayer, any citizen can come in and use the library, no additional cost.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Suddenly I feel very serious.
Yes, I'm shocked.
Well, whenever we get together, it just automatically gets a little bit crazy, but I love it. And I hope people will take advantage of all the things that you guys are doing at the library. Big thank you again to Bill Steffens at Steffens Law for making this time available. Look forward to coming back next month.
We look forward to seeing you, Dave. Thanks.
Megan. Back to you, Brent.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Do appreciate everything that is done there at the Broken Bow Public Library. All right, 9:28 is the time. We'll come back and wrap things up for today's show after these words.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents, so when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Want to say thanks to all of the great guests that we had on the breakfast show here this morning. Want to say thanks to Barb Kramer, too. Barb was our contestant earlier today on Mind Match. And boy, Barb was really close to matching the mind of Ryan Anderson to win our cash jackpot in the Mind Match game. But unfortunately, we did not get a winner this morning, so we'll continue to add money to the cash jackpot as it grows now to $175. So we will play Mind Match again next week. If you haven't registered yet to be a contestant on Mind Match, we encourage you to do so. I mean, that cash jackpot is really getting up there now. So if you want a chance to win it, you need to become part of our contestant pool. To do that, you just go to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com and get registered. Mind Match happens every Wednesday morning now at 7:45, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. All right, that's going to wrap it up for the show today. Thanks for listening, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and we'll visit with you again tomorrow.